What's going on, guys? Today I got another fantasy recap week for us. Sorry this video is coming out so late, but this is for the fourth week. We're going to start off with my first team, Can't Handle the Yandle, and unfortunately I got my first loss of this season. Yeah, it was just a rough week. The team didn't get anything started. We'll just take a look, see what happened. Because, yeah, it was unfortunately our first loss for this team. So we're just looking at fantasy point wise, nothing really impressive. I mean, Islanders didn't play many games. I only got one game out of Nelson, which isn't ideal. Same thing with Colorado. They only played one game. I think I have 3 players from Colorado. I have like 2 or 3 players from there. Okay, no, that was Dobson then. Nelson, never mind. Yeah, but I have, Colorado players only had one game. All their games have been postponed due to COVID. So that didn't really help out too much. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really have anyone really do too much. I mean, Mitch Marner's been playing great still. But other than that, who's this right here? Oh yeah, Lance Cog, like, he played one game and gave me 0.2 points. That's not gonna really be enough, but it is what it is. And then goalie wise, I did not do well at all. Holtby minus 10 points. He's gone. We'll get to transactions in a little bit, but he's no longer on the team. Gibson underperformed from what he typically does, but he still gave me fantasy points. Kadobin lost points. So right there, that's a total of 13.8 points I didn't gain. You add that on, it's a little bit closer. It's still not enough. But yeah, team just didn't do what they need to do, and it's alright. We'll come back stronger next time. So let's see what we did. I added Nelson from free agency. I had to drop Holtby. Added the Florida goaltender, their backup, I assume, as Bobrovsky should be their starter. Dredger, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I added Garland as well, and then I dropped Rowney because what's his face? Arizona. They've been playing great as of late. Of course, now they haven't done anything, but it happens. They haven't played Colorado because of postponements. But, yeah, so Arizona's been great, so I figured pick up him. We'll jump to my next team. Aho, right, got the win here, 10-point win. We'll take a look at my team. My team's right here, right? So, overall, not bad from players, if we're having a look here. Just, again, though, I believe, right, I have some more Colorado players. Carolina played it. I believe I just added him late. But yeah, so who did what we needed? Jordan Staal. I mean, he's been great. He's been really good. If we can have a look here at what he's been putting up number wise, right? Like, even when he doesn't get a goal or an assist, he's still giving me 2 points. That's good. That's a type of player you want. Even if they don't necessarily get points like goals or assists, they can still get you fantasy points. That's a good player. Aho, only 5 points, so he's not really doing too much, but he's still performing well. Petterson's been picking it up, which is great. And then goalie-wise, again, just not a good week for goalies. Corsalo and Columbus I guess they just didn't have he only had one win. They just didn't have a very good week, but they still were winning games, actually. So I'm not really sure what happened. I guess he just didn't win his games. But it's not too much. It wasn't enough for me to lose the week, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll jump here. This isn't correct. Where are we? Right here. There we go. And then I'll just take a look at what we did. So I had to get rid of Hughes, and I added Jordan Staal, which was a great move. Had to drop Hughes simply because New Jersey hasn't played any games in like 2 weeks. And then we had a big trade, actually. So we got Grenland from Nashville for Bobby Ryan and Claude Giroux, which is actually a great pickup, in my opinion, because he's averaging 1.8 points. He didn't do too much this current week, but for last week he did pretty well. Right, and we dropped Bobby Ryan, who's averaging 1.4. He's putting up decent numbers, and then Claude Giroux, who's also just putting up decent numbers. He's actually out now because of COVID, and then from there, right, so it's being processed, yeah. And then from there, we were able to pick up Vincent Trocheck from free agency. So we were actually, basically, we got Grunland and Trocheck for Ryan and Giroux. So it actually worked out very well in my favor. Yeah, that's FC we dropped as well just because he was a little bit weak. And I wanted another forward compared to having too many defenders. And then we picked up Fogliano, who's been putting up good points because Columbus, again, they're just great. Just as simple as that. We dropped Tyler Mott because, yeah, he was injured. I figured I'm not going to bother with that. I already have too many people on COVID protocol. So we picked up Garland on this team as well. And, again, Arizona's been great. So this team is 2-1, I believe. Yeah, 2-1, and then we fell to 3-1 in this. So not too worried about our teams. Doing pretty well this week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.